Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, my 5.0 swapped S14. So let's get into today's video. Alright, so if you guys don't remember, this is the S14. I'll give you a quick walk around. It is completely torn apart on the inside, but I have absolutely everything for it, so I'm not concerned about putting this thing back together. Dash is there, I have seats for it. It is 5.0 swapped, but after getting the serpentine belt system sorted out on this thing, cooling system, I ended up stealing the distributor to work on the black Mustang over there that has the 5.0 in it, and I actually just never touched it after that. So this thing was running when you put it in. It has a 2-barrel carburetor on it, stock 5.0 stuff, and pretty much the exhaust needs to be bolted up and come out of both front fenders right here. But I have absolutely been doing nothing on it because I'm so busy with every other project. So we need to get to work back on this thing. I need to get a switchboard inside so that we can start this thing with the car's power instead of like putting a battery somewhere and then trying to jump it. And it needs its own distributor. So after we get it running and put a radiator, fan, everything in this thing, then we need to get a drive shaft made up to go from the T5 to the rear end of the S14. All right, so that's pretty much where I'm at with the S14. I really wish I had a lot more exciting things to show you guys, but there's really not much to be done to it. The way that I do my projects here on this channel is that I try to get each one to running and driving or running in the car, and then I just move on to the next one, and I keep touching and touching and touching. So we just got done with the black Mustang, the 5.0 sitting in there. We just need a alternator on that thing and a water pump pulley, and we can actually wire that up and that'll be good to go. So I stopped on that one to now make some progress on the S14. This one, the progress I'm gonna make on this next is getting that exhaust routed, putting a belt on this thing, radiator, fan, put a switchboard in it. I have the radiator and fans already. Pretty much getting it to the point where we're ready for the drive shaft. Once we're ready for the drive shaft, I'll have the drive shaft made up, install it, and then we can start driving this thing around. But the next step for the S14 is exhaust, radiator, fan, switchboard inside, finish the interior. It might sound like a lot, but it's really not. I can do that kind of stuff pretty much in one day. With the exhaust, I'm gonna have to take that to a muffler house. So once the tubes come off of the headers, they can get bent properly and then go out the fenders. I'm probably gonna wrap, take those exhausts off, wrap those, and wrap the downpipe section of it as well. That's gonna be coming out of the fender. Power-wise, I don't think this thing is gonna make 200 horsepower. It might be a V8, but a 2-barrel carburetor is just not enough fuel in my opinion. It might make over 200, that'll be optimistic, but torque-wise is where I think this motor is gonna shine. They used to have a KA24 in this S14. This is a left-hand drive 240, and this is gonna definitely be an upgrade compared to the KA24 that was in this thing. It's gonna make more power easily compared to trying to squeeze all the power out of a KA24 or out of a SR20. Also, I'm super familiar with these 5.0s, so there's nothing really that I wouldn't be able to work on it, meaning that I would have it running right and be able to tune it myself and pretty much just do anything I want to do to it. But the S14 is definitely the next project that we're going to be tackling, and it just needs a bunch of little tiny things. That's pretty much how these swaps go. You just, once the motor and trans is sitting in the car, it's just a bunch of small stuff that you need after that to get it right. But that is the update that I have for you guys on the S14. I have most of the parts for it. Like I said, I need to order the switchboard and I need to get an HEI distributor for this one because I borrowed it for the 5.0 that's sitting in the black Mustang. But I cannot wait to have some fun with this thing and be able to do burnouts, drifting, sliding, that type of stuff with it. That is exactly what we're going to be doing to it. Then we're going to do some upgrades. I have some GT40P heads for it. I have a 4-barrel carburetor that I'm going to order for it as well to give it some more power. and then we're going to really see this 5.0 shine. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.